So it's been like 2 months since the last time I gave you guys an update on Capitano and if he's gonna be playable or not, and since then we actually received some very interesting information, so I think it's time for me to give you guys a little update on how the situation currently looks like and if he is going to be playable or not. Now, we're going to talk about 2 things in this video which I think are very important when it comes to Capitano being playable, so without wasting any time, let's get right into it and let me show you guys what exactly I am talking about. Alright, so the first thing we are going to take a look at is this. A lot of people have been telling me about this and apparently it seems like Capitano is going to use the Night Soul state if he becomes playable according to this leak. This indicates that a character is going to use the Night Soul state. However, what's weird about this is that characters like Lanyan and Mizuki also have this in their files, even though they're obviously not using any Night Soul state at all. So this leak about Capitano doesn't really tell us anything, and I don't think he will be released in version 5.6. It could happen, but I think that's too soon. But yeah, this doesn't really tell us anything. We don't actually know if he is going to use the Night Soul state or not because of this. But when he was fighting against Mavuika, it definitely seemed like a Night Soul state. So I think it would make sense if this is true in some way and if he is going to use the Night Soul state. It wouldn't make sense to me if he doesn't use the Night Soul state when he becomes playable. It would be pretty weird. I would be surprised if he doesn't use a Night Soul state. I know he's not from Natland, but there's probably some way around it to make it lore accurate that he can use the Night Soul state. What's really important is that HOYOVERSE is not just letting him rot away. They're actively changing his files and doing something with him. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing, but this really indicates that he's going to be playable. So it looks pretty good. And the chances that he is going to be playable keep increasing. I still think that he is going to be playable, and all these new files, they prove it even more. Now moving on to the next thing that we are going to take a look at, apparently it seems like people have been getting ads of Capitano inside of it. Now what's really interesting about this ad that there are 2 very important things that he says. And again, this is an official ad from HOYOVERSE. This is an official Genshin ad. So let's see what this is all about.
The f is that? I would really like you to be playable in the future.
This is insane. He says that he wants him to be playable in the future, but the fact that he himself says this is pretty, you know, it's whatever. But the fact that HOYOVERSE is keeping this inside their ad and they're not cutting it out, this really tells us something. This definitely means that they're trying to advertise Capitano, they're trying to get people excited for him, and they're trying to get people to come back to the game, or they're trying to get new people to play the game for Capitano. Otherwise, they wouldn't keep this inside the ad. Again, they could just cut it out, but they obviously keep this inside the ad on purpose. And another thing that's really interesting is what he says at the end of the ad.
Yeah, the face!
Using my rules against me.
Oh my god, that sounded like So Stay Alive Bravely in the back. Oh my god, he's dead. He's stuck here, living through the curse of immortality, but doing something with it. I don't necessarily think this is an ending. I think it was a necessary thing for us to witness because now we know.
Yeah, he basically says that he doesn't think this is the ending. And again, HOYOVERSE is keeping this inside their ad on purpose. So people are going to see this ad and people are going to come back to the game, or they're going to join the game because they saw this ad and they got excited for Capitano. So it would be pretty strange if they don't make him playable after this. Like they kind of just have to make him playable after this ad. It would be pretty weird if they advertise Capitano and they don't make him playable. It doesn't make any sense. Thankfully, this guy actually goes ahead and he proves that this is an official ad from HOYOVERSE. So yeah, this is official. They are making ads about him, or at least they have been making ads about him. This was 23 days ago. I'm not sure if people are still seeing ads like that, but it seems good. So yeah, Genshin is clearly advertising Capitano. They are making official ads about Capitano. They're trying to get people excited for him. So this proves it even more. And if they don't make him playable after this, I don't know what to say anymore. I think that after seeing this, he definitely has to be playable. Like, there's no other way. If they don't make him playable now, dude, I'm gonna... But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. There's not much else to say. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. And as always, I wish everyone out there a nice and wonderful day.